Three, two, one.
Whoa, we just got some more Apple hardware, and just bear with me for a second. On the Friday of the March event, Apple gave to us 1 AirPower, 2 AirPods wirelessly charging case, 3 AirPods 2, 4 iPad mini, 5 iPad Air. But that means we just got today AirPods 2 and the AirPods 2 wirelessly charging case, but AirPower is nowhere to be found, which just makes me like, it better come out tomorrow. And if you don't know what Apple AirPower is, well, Apple AirPower is the wirelessly charging mat that was announced at the iPhone X keynote. That's why you see the iPhone X being placed on the AirPower mat in its little iPhone X commercial. But Apple never released that, and now since we got the wirelessly charging case, Apple should release an accessory to go along with that wirelessly charging case, right? Well, if Apple keeps up this trend of just dropping products at 12 p.m. every single day, then we should expect to see the iPod Touch 7th generation maybe Thursday or Friday, and then maybe AirPower Thursday or Friday, and then maybe a product red option for the iPhone XS and XS Max. That's the only rumored products that could still be released, because everything else is going to be saved for later this year, including MacBook Pros, iPhones, and Apple Watches. That's all later this year in September, October. But now, wow, there was a lot of products, and let me just go through every single day, because Apple is just dropping everything. They're just throwing darts at the board and just seeing what products stick, seriously. But with AirPods 2, it's not that big of an upgrade. We're still probably going to be waiting for the supposed AirPods 3 coming in 2020. And gladly, AirPods 2 does not have a price increase. I think after that headline, we could all breathe out and exhale. AirPods 2 are still the same price, but I said that the wirelessly charging case is available. So let me lay out the options and tell you all the features. So for $80, you could buy the wirelessly charging case separate. For $160, you could buy the regular AirPods 2 with the regular charging case. And then for $200, you could buy the AirPods 2 with the wirelessly charging case. AirPods 2, to the dismay of many people out there, isn't a huge refresh. Just like I mentioned, we're probably going to wait for the maybe refresh in 2020 with a black coat of paint, maybe a new coating texture, maybe some improved sound, I don't know, noise canceling capabilities. You could go a bunch of ways. Health tracking maybe for AirPods 3, but for right now, it was just a simple by the book internal change. We now have the H1 chip instead of the W1 chip. So now that we've gone through 4 generations of the wireless chip for Apple, we're just renaming it to H1. But what the H1 is going to allow for is a 2x speed of switching AirPods in between devices, and it's also going to allow for a 1.5x speed of opening up the case and showing up on your phone. It's also going to allow for 1 extra hour of call time, so it goes from 2 to 3 hours of call time, and it's also going to allow for Hey Siri support. Sorry if I activated your iPhone right now. And I guess I should probably say this, but AirPods 2 also have 30% less latency due to that H1 chip. And let's say, for example, this is 30% faster between you playing and pausing compared to the first generation AirPods. AirPods 2 overall is just the necessary internal upgrade that I was asking for forever, considering that the AirPods 1 came out in 2016. Just think about that for a second. It's 2019 now, and we're now finally getting the 2nd generation. Apple realized they dusted up the AirPods 1st generation, and they're like, oh, that's right, we still have this product. We should probably upgrade it. And they finally did with the H1 chip, and that's really it. So just to clarify, we got the AirPods 2 with the wirelessly charging case today, and of course you could buy the wirelessly charging case separate if you want to pair them with your 1st generation AirPods if you don't think the H1 upgrade is that much. But we also got the spring watch bands today. We got a couple sport ones and a couple Nike sport ones, and I love the Nike Sport. I've been rocking with it every single day because it's so versatile. But for the types of colors that we just got, we got spearmint for the sport band, also Delft blue and papaya banana. And then going to the Nike sport band, we have received the black/hyper, and then we have the spruce fog /vintage lynchage Lynching. And then we have the teal tint and the tropical twist. Nothing as good as this obsidian blue though. This was a nice grab. Sorry to be talking about myself, but just yesterday on Tuesday, we got a refreshed iMac. That's why if you go to the apple.com website, one of the products on the homepage is the iMac, and it says pretty freaking powerful because it just received the 8th core and 9th core Intel processors with around a 60% faster processor, which is a nice upgrade. I mean, why not just make things faster inside? That's what you should do always, because processors are always getting faster. And like I said at the beginning of the video, in this old 12 Days of Christmas song, I said on the 4th and 5th day that we received the iPad mini and the iPad Air. We received that on Monday. So on Monday we got the iPads, on Tuesday we got the refreshed iMacs, on Wednesday, we got the AirPods 2 with the wirelessly charging case, plus all these Apple Watch bands. Thursday, we could see the iPhone XS and XS Max with a red option. We could also see AirPower. Then on Friday, we could see an iPod Touch or iPod Touch 7th generation. That is what I expect to see. That is what I hopefully get to see, and that will be a perfect week of Apple hardware products. But that is all we have for today. I will see you tomorrow at this same time because we have some more products to dive deep into, if Apple releases them, that is. But that is it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow for the latest and greatest.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!